Appendix B2, Behind the Scenes, Multi-Digit by Multi-Digit Multiplication. Here's part 1. We're going to use the distributive property in this progression from box A to box C. And once again, students must follow along with their instructor to complete this lesson. Let's start with box A. We're going to multiply using the standard algorithm. We have 23 times 21. So 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2. Next row, write a placeholder. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. And now let's add them up. And our answer here is 483. Now for box B. Solve the problem to the left using expanded notation. So here's 23 times 21, and we'll rewrite it like this. Here's 23 times 21. Use box A to help you multiply. The first step here was 3 times 1, so we'll do 3 times 1, which is 3. Next, we did 2 times 1, which really means 20 times 1. That gives us 20. Write it down. Write a plus sign in between. Next, we have 3 times 2, which really means 3 times 20, and that gives us 60. Finally, we have 2 times 2, which really means 20 times 20, and that's 400. Add them up. Here we have 400 plus 80 plus 3, and 400 plus 80 plus 3 equals 483. And notice that this matches our previous answer. Here's box C. Decompose the array, then multiply. So here's 23 times 21. First, let's break up 23 into 20 plus 3. We're going to break up 23 into 20 plus 3. The last 3 are easy to count, so I'll break it off there. And here we have 20 plus 3, so write it down. Here's 20, and here is 3. Next, let's break up 21 into 20 plus 1. Here's 21, and we're going to break this apart into 20 plus 1. That last 1 is easy to count off, so I'll break it off here. And we have 20 plus 1. Now let's go step by step and multiply. 20 times 20 gives you 400. So if you counted up every single one of these boxes, you would have 400 of them. Next is 20 times 1, which gives you 20. And you can count to see that there are 20 boxes here. Now we have 3 times 20, which is 60. And finally, 3 times 1 gives us 3. And you can clearly see that there are 3 boxes here. Now let's add them up. We can add up 400 plus 20 plus 60 plus 3. So let's write down 400 plus 20 plus 60 plus 3. Add them all up. And you can see here that our answer is 483, which matches our previous 2 answers. Here's a connection between boxes A, B, and C. Notice here that we have 460. Here is 460, and here is 460. Here's another one. Notice that we have 23. Here we have 23, and here we have 23. So that helps students understand where the numbers are coming from when we do multi-digit by multi-digit multiplication. I've already completed part 2. Take a look at what it's supposed to look like. Here we have 24 times 32 using the standard algorithm. using expanded notation and using an area model. Notice that this problem here is harder to do in your head, and that's why I wrote out the steps here. The reason it's harder is because in the standard algorithm, this problem involved regrouping.